Hi guys, it's Irlane. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing something a little different than normal. So over the past week and a half, I have fell off a little bit with my working out and eating. I haven't been eating the greatest, and I've only been doing light cardio workouts every 3 days and not really doing my toning and strength workouts, if that makes sense. So I'm basically going to be showing you how I eat a little bit cleaner and the workouts that I do to help keep my stomach really toned, or exceptionally toned, because I don't have crazy abs or anything. So for the beginning and the end of this video, I will be showing you how my stomach has changed, both flexed and unflexed, because I want to keep this as realistic as possible. For this, I didn't focus on inches, one, because measuring my body in general is really triggering for me, and I also don't feel comfortable sharing my measurements online. So that's why I'm only focusing on just the outward visible appearance of how my waist looks instead of the numbers. I also wanted to disclaim that I'm not a fitness trainer, a nutritionist, or anything of that sort. This is not really a tutorial. I'm just showing you what I do and how you could possibly tone up your stomach if you want to. Just remember that your body is always beautiful, always be confident. We're not all built the same, and that's the beautiful thing about human beings. We don't all look the same. I hope this video doesn't trigger anybody if dieting or working out or anything is super triggering to anyone that is currently going through an eating disorder or anything of the such. Please feel free to click out of this video. You don't have to watch it. Just know that I hope you are always healthy, always prioritize your health, and I hope you're on the road to loving yourself even more if you are on that journey right now. I also wanted to mention that I did start my period literally today, right now, when I'm starting to film this video. It's Sunday, August 2nd. So you hold on to a little bit more water and gas and all this other stuff, and you're a little bit more bloated than normal. I hope that doesn't skew the results too much, but for the most part, it's still pretty generic. It's just gonna be an experience, long story short. So for the rest of the video, I'm just gonna be showing clips of what I eat, the workouts that I do for that day. I'm gonna try to work out at least 3 times a week, and for the most part, it's just going to be mainly diet. So now on to the flexed and unflexed stomach pics.
Pas de soleil, 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 pas de
Normally drink tea, but I'm literally having the worst period cramps ever, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and drink this Sleepy Time Celestial Seasonings tea. My period cramps are really getting the best of me. I have been in so much pain all day. I wasn't expecting for my pain to be this bad. I actually probably won't work out today either because I'm in so much pain. And for a nighttime snack, because I wasn't feeling the greatest, I just sliced up 1 apple and had my tea. And like I just mentioned earlier, I did no workout today because I was in pain. And in the wee hours of the night, I got hungry, so I had one of these white macadamia chocolate Cliff bars, and this is going to be a recurring snack in this video, so be prepared to see it a lot. I don't normally eat breakfast, but for Monday's breakfast, I decided to make this fried egg sandwich thing. All you're gonna need is some spring greens, some eggs, and some bacon, and obviously some bread to put it on. First, I'm just frying my bacon, and then after that, I am separating my yolk from the whites and frying my egg in the bacon grease because it tastes 10 times better that way. After that, I go ahead and put my bread on there too to toast it. I go on the side, add my greens, and I'm using this vinaigrette dressing because, ooh, the combination is so good. And that is how you make this little fried egg sandwich thing. For lunch, I felt pretty satisfied from the breakfast, so I just had 2 large gala apples and sliced those up. For dinner, I was craving something very savory, so I just took the same broccoli, kimchi, and white rice from yesterday, added the kimchi and broccoli into a pan and stir-fried it together with a little bit of soy sauce and chili garlic sauce. And for dessert, I had a vanilla ice cream cone and 3 chocolate chip cookies. So for Monday's workout and all the workouts in the rest of this video, I'm using my tried and true, my girl Emmy Wong. She makes such good workouts, and one of my favorite series by her is the K-pop workout series. So today I did her Blackpink How You Like That full body cardio blast, and then I did her twice Feel Special belly burn, and then to just focus on core, I did half of her 10-minute side belly, side ab core workout. I highly recommend Emmy if you're someone who cannot do Chloe Ting and Pamela Reif like myself, because they're actually impossible to do. Like, I'm not even that weak, but they're just ridiculously too hard to do. So I highly recommend Emmy if you're looking for a good workout YouTube and you like to listen to hip-hop while you work out. So literally there's a point in the video where she says halfway done, so that's when I stopped because I was really tired and I couldn't finish. So I'm gonna take a shower and I'm going to take my booty to sleep. After that, I had yet another white macadamia nut Cliff Bar to get in that protein. So Tuesday, I actually woke up way too late and I had to skip breakfast, but I did end up having lunch. And today from Chick-fil-A, for lunch today, because my brothers literally ate all the food in the house, I got a medium waffle fry down there. There's literally one buffalo sauce in here. The piece de resistance. One of my old vegetarian favorites from Chick-fil-A was the cool chicken wrap. It has grilled chicken, cheese, and lettuce in here. And if you want to make it vegetarian or vegan, all you got to do is just take out the chicken. I think there's like carrots and stuff in here too. For dressing, I just got light balsamic vinaigrette. But if you guys still have the chili lime dressing at your Chili's, definitely get that. For dessert, I went into QT and got myself some donuts. Inside QT and got some donuts to eat later. I'm not gonna eat all of them, probably just one. But I got this like cake donut, these pull aparts, a chocolate, and then on the bottom is just a regular glaze. Tuesday's workout consisted of me doing Emmy Wong's twice fancy cardio ab burn, and then I also did her EXO obsession cardio. After that, I actually did my own ab circuit. It's the same one I always did in dance class. So all you're gonna do is do 8 crunches with your feet down, 8 crunches with your left leg up, 8 crunches with your right leg up, 8 crunches with both legs up, and then you're gonna do 8 butterfly crunches and repeat that 2 to 3 times. To make it much more fun and enjoyable, definitely put on a song you can do the crunches to on beat. I was listening to Come On by GOT7, so highly recommend. And of course, after the workout, had another Cliff Bar to get my protein in. Wednesday morning, I didn't wake up feeling the greatest, so I just had a cup of green tea. Hello guys, today is Wednesday. I don't know the number day. I have my fat glass of, plastic cup of water. I just finished showering and I drank my green tea and stuff. I haven't eaten yet because I'm not really hungry, but I wanted to have a little chat about something just as a little intermission in this video. Like I said in the intro, I know this video can be pretty triggering to some people. If you didn't listen to my trigger warning in the beginning and you're still sitting here, first of all, why don't you listen? And second, I definitely know what it feels like to still feel like you have to watch these videos to find a new way to diet or restrict in any way to make you look a certain way you want to. And I'm just here to tell you that this video is not going to be the one if you want to learn how to do that, because I really don't want to spread that message or possibly help anyone go down the same path I was on. So one of my biggest problems that I've always had with my body is that when I gain weight, it automatically goes straight to my stomach. And the fact that I also have hip dips as well, which you shouldn't be ashamed of, but unfortunately beauty standards have made us feel as if we should be ashamed of our hip dips. So due to the fact that I also have hip dips and weight gain goes straight to my stomach, I've always had to work a lot harder to make myself look like I have like more hips in a pear like body shape or hourglass body shape, because I have pretty wide shoulders. Because if not, like, I'm basically built like box. There's a Triller video I made where you can perfectly see it, and I had posted it on my private spam account and then I deleted it because I literally looked like a rectangle. So I've always been just really hard on myself to have a slimmer stomach, or I just know that I would have to work a little bit harder than someone who may not have hip dips to make myself look a little bit like Coca-Cola bottle-esque. I don't know, I just know some of you are watching this and you obviously don't have that desired body type that Instagram and social media and all these lanky ass, ugly ass boys want you to have, and that's completely fine. I think the number one takeaway that I've learned throughout this entire journey, and even still now, is that you want to eat right, exercise, treat yourself good for your health. I would always only work out just to get abs or get a little slimmed down before a beach trip or a cruise or something like that. Even when I was dancing, I was at dance 4 out of 7 days out of the week, and sometimes 5, extended rehearsals, literally hours and hours worth a week worth of working out, and I still felt so shitty about myself. I felt so self-conscious while dancing because I didn't have a dancer's body per se. Like, I had a little booty, I had some tummy, like it was stressful. I always felt like I was working out to achieve something rather than just for my own well-being. What I want you to take away from this, if you haven't taken away anything else, is to just be healthy for yourself. I know this is a little ironic since I have hella subliminals on my Ectopia channel related to these things, but the main takeaway I want people to get from my subliminals is for those that just feel absolutely trapped in their body, at least you have the freedom to hopefully possibly change this thing about yourself. Not to feed an insecurity, but just to make yourself feel better and have better peace of mind. It's the same reason why, like, people who get nose jobs, who have been so insecure about their nose for so long, yeah, they may like their nose, but it's definitely something that would make them feel better if they got a nose job. It's the same thing with subliminals. So I just wanted to address that irony for anyone who might be, you know, but what is this? But yeah, back to what I was saying. I want you only to do these things for your health. You don't have to be skinny. You don't have to gain all this muscle from lifting weights to look a certain way. Do it for yourself. Know that you're gonna make yourself feel good. When I changed that mindset and I started working out for myself, every time I would look in the mirror, I'd be like, you have this body because you worked hard for it. I don't know if it was my body dysmorphia kicking in, but whenever I don't work out, I look in the mirror, even if my body looks the same whether I work out or I don't, I look in the mirror and I feel like, wow, like, you look fatter, you look pudgier because you didn't work out. Even if I look the exact same when I work out, that's definitely just up here. After a few days of working out, or a week of consistent workouts, or 2 weeks, or however long, I still feel so much better looking in the mirror, because I'm like, you know, you have this body because you worked hard for it. And I just want you guys who are struggling with learning to do things for yourself instead of to look a certain way for other people or anything like that, take away from this. I just wanted to pop that in here real quick for anyone who needed to hear it. And I'm gonna finish all of my water, and I will see you guys later.
For lunch, I wanted something fairly light but still filling, so I got some potatoes and I cubed them, put them in the fryer. Then I got some spring greens, kimchi, and some fried chicken pieces, put them all in a bowl, got some vinaigrette, dressed it all over there, tossed it, and had myself a salad.
안녕하세요 여러분, irlane입니다. 오늘은 볶음밥을 만들고 있습니다. 지금 영어로 말하겠습니다. Anyways, that was my little Koreaboo moment for the day. Like I said, I'm gonna be making stir-fried rice. I spoke in Korean because I was gonna make it Korean inspired, but it's literally just vegetables and fried rice, and anyone can do that. So now I'm just gonna show you the ingredients I'm gonna use. I'm using the Costco brand stir-fried vegetable blend. There's broccoli, snap peas, onion, red pepper, mushroom, yellow carrot, and all these. I had to defrost it in the pot because it was frozen, so it's just defrosting in here. I'm gonna be using this white rice and putting it in the microwave just so it can soften up a little bit before I put it in the pot. And then I have this lovely egg I'm going to fry with egg whites because I want to put it on top of my rice.
So all I'm doing is taking the vegetables, adding some olive oil, salt, added some chili garlic sauce, a little bit of sugar to tone down the spiciness, and then some garlic powder. Mixed it all together. Of course, added my rice, and then I fried my egg afterwards. Wednesday, I just did an hour of dance cardio, and then I did Emmy Wong's 11 abs core workout. And of course, afterwards, I had my Cliff Bar. So it was free donut Friday at Dunkin', so I got myself an iced coffee and a donut for breakfast. For lunch, we went to this place that I highly recommend called Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and I got a Jamaican jerk chicken bowl. So this is the Jamaican jerk
chicken bowl. It comes with rice, there's lettuce on the bottom, there's black beans, cheese, obviously chicken. It comes with pineapples, but I'm gonna take these out because I forgot that it comes with pineapples. This Jamaican jerk sauce. You can also get this in a wrap form, but they give you more when you get it in bowl form. And then for the side, I just got sea salt and vinegar chips, which isn't the healthiest option, but it's fine. For anyone who cares, I think without the sauce, it's about like 400 something calories, and with the sauce, it is 600 something. This is Friday's workout. I swear I worked out. It's just when I was working out, I was in a bra and underwear and I didn't feel like putting clothes on, which is why I'm showing it like this. So please trust me, I worked out. And obviously, we gotta have the Cliff Bar for them protein gains. Okay, what's up guys? So I'm doing this little final thoughts check-in. Today's Saturday, the last day of the challenge or whatever. I filmed the outro for this on the same day I filmed the intro, so I didn't actually know what the results turned out as, which is why I'm kind of popping in to give you guys my final thoughts, tidbits, etc. So firstly, as you can tell, the change is not that different. My initial goal for this was to just visibly look more toned. As you saw in the video, I'm literally eating donuts, fried chicken, everything, rice, carbs. I wasn't expecting to have a six-pack at the end of this, and I'm just being totally real. That was not gonna happen, especially me too. Everyone's bodies react differently to exercise, working out, and etc. And for me, it does take a little bit more for me to lose fat, which is why I like to do cardio a lot, because I do lose a lot of fat percentage when I do cardio. And obviously, if you want more clear-cut toned abs, stomach, or whatever, you have to definitely focus on fat percentage loss rather than just toning, or else you're basically building up abs that nobody will see. So I was actually a little bit annoyed at the fact that I got my period as soon as I started this video, but I'm very happy in a sense that it did happen, because as you can see, when you're on your period, you can have cravings and, you know, a totally not normal diet. I do eat like this on the regular as well. That's why I didn't try to skew it that much just because I'm on my period. As you saw, I did skip a few days of working out, and there was one day I actually didn't eat that much. I pretty much only ate dinner. I don't recommend doing that at all. I was just very stressed that day, and you know, things happen. It's totally human, and I wanted to keep that in just to show you guys, you know, we're not all perfect when it comes to eating right in our diets and stuff. Similar to the fat percentage thing, you do hold on to a lot of water and you bloat a little bit when you're on your period. So again, wasn't expecting a six-pack. I feel like a lot of the videos on my recommended that are similar to this, and it's like how to lose weight in a week or how to get abs in a week, like they go on a super restrictive diet, like dummy restrictive, like 1 or 2 things for breakfast, lunch, and dinner instead of a full meal. They're basically snacking all day. And while that may work short term, and I don't recommend it, that can just lead you into a path of restricting, disordered eating patterns, and the list goes on, and yo-yoing too. Like, it's just not sustainable. And that's why I wanted to keep this video as realistic as possible. Like, I'm not gonna cut out fried chicken. It's not gonna happen. I am not gonna cut out donuts. It's just not gonna happen. I have a sweet tooth. I've always had a sweet tooth, and especially with me being on my period, it's a little bit amplified. So I'm going to eat the donut. The main takeaway from this, I definitely wanted to stress as well, is that you can eat whatever you want. It's always important to just eat everything in moderation. I know everybody says this. I was definitely the type of bitch to be like, okay, portion control, don't know her. But it's true. You can literally eat any freaking thing as long as it's in moderation. And even if you have those days where you want to eat the whole sleeve of Oreos, it's not the end of the world. You gain and lose weight every time you breathe, blink, walk, drink water, eat something. Like, our weight fluctuates throughout the day anyways. So that's why you shouldn't focus on the number, because it's not important. What you need to focus on if you are trying to tone up or lose something on your body, I definitely recommend focusing on inches, because even if you're lifting weights, gaining muscle, if you want a slim, thicker type of body, you can still weigh like 115, 120 pounds. Same thing if you want to tone up, be leaner and a little bit slimmer, you can actually end up weighing more and still look slim. Like, everyone's body type is totally different. Everyone's bodies reacts differently to working out, eating, all this other stuff. So the last thing you want want to do is compare how you look and your weight to someone else's look and their weight, because no two people are the same. The biggest thing I can also take away from this and tell you guys as well is that substituting even the tiniest things for a healthier alternative can make a big difference. Also, you don't have to work out every day. You also don't have to work out for like an hour. Even my mom was surprised with this when we were having a conversation about it one time. Even if it's 5 minutes or a short 3-minute little ab workout or whatever, no matter how little or big the effort is, as long as you're putting it in, you will see results. It might be small, it might be large, but it's gonna happen. I know for a fact if I kept up this little workout plan or whatever for the whole month, I would have had a lot more definition, but again, it was only like 7 days, so it's no big deal. Again, if you're someone who's really freaking struggling, try to eat as intuitively as possible. If your hunger cues are jacked up, try to eat at just traditional breakfast, lunch, and dinner times, and eat until you are satisfied. Do not eat until your belly is about to pop. Eat until you're like, okay, I can stop and I'd be fine. I know controlling yourself and trying to stop yourself from eating food can be very difficult from someone who did struggle with overeating and binging a lot, and even sometimes I still do it now. Just try to listen to yourself, try to listen to your body. Always take a breather before you take a bite and ask yourself, you know, am I full? Am I satiated? Am I eating this food because I'm hungry to make me feel good? Or am I using it to sabotage or punish myself in any way, shape, or form? Self-awareness is super important. So always try to think about why you're eating the things you're eating. And if those reasons are negative, figure out where those thoughts are coming from. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say. So now to outro Irlane. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how I managed to get my stomach hopefully more visibly toned. I'm literally filming the intro and the outro on the same day, so I don't know how my stomach turned out, but I hope that my results were visible. I love you guys so much. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at irlanesaintcyrbusiness. Go ahead and use the links in the description to subscribe to my second channel, Utopia, if you're into spirituality and subliminals, law of attraction, all this other stuff. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Irlane Saint-Cyr. I'm 19 years old. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I would really appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and join the gang. And with all that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye.
And the sky up above.